Okay. Have to wiggle the cube a little bit before it'll start up. Cube. Alright, we cubing. Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Tuesday. That means it's Cubes Day. That means, I'm doing some drafting. I'm really glad that MTGO has continued in its, like, little niche of just, like, a completely nonsense random cube every week. I don't mean nonsense in that Usman Jamil's cube is nonsense, but like the like they're all very different from each other, and it's very uh Leonardo just did RTR Gatecrash Dragons Maze draft past Saturday. Wow. Man, RTR Gatecrash Dragons Maze was when I started streaming. Uh the first streams I ever did of Magic were Gate Crash Limited. I did a lot of that. A lot of Gate Crash, a lot of Dragon's Maze. A lot of bits like that. A Mew. Fox, thank you very much for the sub. Going over the three sets would be the best experience in draft. You can't say the three that were in the same draft format. I don't know. But yeah, Ravnica was pretty close to when I started playing, so like hold the high spot to me, and then it would start when I started streaming as well. Is when I returned to his return to Rav, and now we've had third era of Ravnica. So we got depending on how the Ravnica gets defined, it has 8 or 9 sets. Weirdly, some don't define um a war as a Ravnica set. Um, just kind of odd. And I think technically 1/10 of Origin is on Ravnica, if I remember my sets correctly. But anyway, so yeah, so this is a cube that is made up of cards from across the three Ravnicas, as well as, for memory, this cube has also cards from outside Ravnica. You might wonder, well, Chance, why does it have to have cards from outside Ravnica? It needs more lands. It needs a few more moving parts, multicolor cards, little bit like that. If you just did lands from Ravnica, you would have shocks a fourth time, uh, bound, Karus, and like gates 6 times. So instead, this has like it doesn't have fetches, but it has like shocks and a bunch of other lands. Um, and then a number of cards that are outside of Ravnica for support. We'll get to see. So let's kind of make our way to it, shall we? Ravnica Cube Fandom Draft League. Sadly, of course, Ryan not the trophy leader here. Ryan did end up with 25 trophies and the victory on the last cube. So, ton of congrats there. Ravnica Phantom Draft League. That's what do you get if you win the cube? I don't think anything. I'm fairly certain it's nothing. You you get your name at the top of the cube. They should give you a cube. Like they should give you a cube with your name on it. Not like the physical object full of cards, but like a small, like, Rubik's Cube sized cube with your name on it. 800 players, that's pretty small. It's not the smallest we've seen, but that's pretty small. So, may take a couple minutes to get these last three. I think of 1,500, 1,400 as like a sort of generic sized, like modern cube has that many players. Vintage cube gets about 3,000 and such. Well, the prizes tell us what you get for winning a match. This prize button will not tell us what happens if you get the trophy lead. And heck, this prize button actually is going to be like super out of date because it never knows what it's doing. Yeah. What am I looking to do different today for Ravnica? Boy, I don't know. Jund? I think Rakdos in general. The name of fucking stadium, yeah. Monocolored spit in the face of God. Oh boy. I don't know if I have the power to do that. Perhaps. Maybe see always before Saboros. I don't know. I'm gonna ride the waves. I'm pretty sure on this one. I know that my gut favors black white, given nothing else. In Ravnica, like you give me cards of equivalent value, I'll take the blind hunter. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a raise end forerunner? Oh boy. Like I see like a braid is really good. But damn, that's a crater of behemoth for two, huh? Like obviously it's not as strong as a crater of behemoth, but if I can ramp up to that, the game is over. So another cool bit. It's Last Gasp. This was one of the most powerful cards in Ravnica proper Ravnica. A braid is not, but braid does similar stuff. Curse of Chains fits in here as a neat include from oof. Not Morning Tide, Even Tide, not Even Tide. Shadowmore. Alright, how many hogs am I after though? Do I care about hogs? Do I care about a braid? Do I care about Last Gasp? I don't say Noggle Wizard. Let's go big. Big green, make it happen. Big green, make it happen. Yeah, all right. Tend to like casting this card. Little bit of green in here, that's good. If I remember right, assemble as a team, and yeah, that's choose one or more, any number. I'll see if we can get a deck for you before you jump on in. I mentioned Gruul as an idea, but Big Gruul was not where I was thinking. I still like that idea though. Prophetic Prism, pretty good card. Deadweight. Druid of Phantasms? This card was really strong. This is actually a really good card. Because not only is a 1/5 flying defender like good enough, The transmute meant that if it wasn't good enough, you could go find something good enough. Card Scavenge. I'm looking at Orzhov Enforcer. I'm looking at Bedevil. I'm liking Bedevil. Is that where we want to be? Orzhov Enforcer is good too. This one's actually quite strong. Just because it's a Death Toucher that makes another body. I might not want to commit to Bedevil. AKA Bedevil, yes, of course. The spell. I don't know if I want to commit to red on the basis of Bedevil. It seems like there are better things to commit to red to for. I don't like Vizol. I don't think this card's. I think it's fine. I don't think it's great. Could just pick up the Jund though and go to town, make it happen. Now let's commit. Let's go to Jund, make it happen. Lotlith Troll. I'm sorry. Oh no. Oh god. You ever played against this card? This sucks. All right. So my brain went this way. I saw Glean Crawl. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's pretty damn good. Then I saw Girl Spectre thing. Oh, that's pretty good. Then I saw Sprint Spider, and this is one of the best combos I've ever played with in Magic. Like, this card's dumb. And then you see Finale of Eternity, and Finale of Eternity is destroy 3 creatures. This is like black 3, get a 3 for 1. Nah, we're tribal murder. We just need tribal ramp to go with it. And maybe like a win, some creatures on the way. Give me Keening Banshee. I'm sorry, did you say what? Your what's have what? Interesting. Basilica Bellhaunt, one of the coolest. This is a really cool card constructed. Isn't really great unless somebody red burn spells. Yeah, but except for the part where it's a 3/2 menace death touch creature. The other thing I'd be picking here would either be Spark Harvest, which is like fine, or Gruul Keyrune, which is like fine. Evolution Sage is powerful, but not us, is a good way to put it. If there was fixing in here, I'd probably pick up some fixing. I want to pick up a body. Blue looking open. Blue's the only real. Well, everything else is sort of here. I'm not a healer's hawk. Is this the mass one? Damn. I like Toll as well. Yeah, we're not like committed to the red is a bit too. We got the Crisis. Let's get the Crisis down. Oath of Rakdos Keyrune. I love Rakdos Keyrune. Din of the Fire Herd. Hilarious. Signets are a little too OP. That is true. Donate a Keyrune. Donate Oath of Kaya. I just want more removal. Maybe I want to switch the color I'm in. Wouldn't hate that. Let's get the Keyrune and see if we can get some more colors to make things happen. Alright, no. Deputy Detention. We can see like blue and white. Wow. Okay, so I picked Jund, and what happens is everyone else at the table picks Jund. Ouch. Alright. I see how it is. Okay. I'm gonna hate this. Psychic Spiral, aka you win the Milmere. Skarg is also another way to win him, do a thing. Blue-white is horrible keywords. Yeah, usually. For rolls. Lot with troll. Okay, Penumbra Spider made it back. Multicolor is also good. A lot with trolls also good, but Penumbra Spider, super nice. There's a Java Coast. Okay. Abrupt Decay might not be as good as something like a Boartusk Liege, actually, or a Stomping Ground, or a Domri, or a Dragon Skull Summit, or a Dreadbore, or a Dream Eater, or a Crawl Mitotic Slime. Like what I'm seeing here, this is a good place to be. I'm wondering how much of the fixing I want to pick. Literal Doomblade, a little worse in this format when you're at 5-color nonsense. What in this bag wouldn't you pick? Like 3 cards, Radical Ideas, okay, even. Yeah, I want this whole pack. Hmm. It's this thing. Guardian Project. AKA all your creatures draw a card, huh? Might want to start picking the lands. Yo, Keating Banshee. Oh god, and statue? Just ugh. Hmm. I think I want the body that's a kill spell over the better kill spell. Question mark. Keening Banshee's really good at killing things, but it's like not as good as killing things as this, but is a body. I've never seen this card before in my life. What is this? All right. Advent of the Worm. This thing was a hell killer back in the world of this set. We're gonna pick up carp. We're still not even red. Cleave Cliffs. Sampling a Colfiner, Sylvan Caryatid, Vizier of the Scorpion. Seize the Soul. Oh boy. Glare of Subdual is a hell card. Beast Whisper is pretty rad. I'm gonna pick this really stupid kill spell though. Why? Because it's a very stupid kill spell. Destroy your target non-white, non-black creature, card 1/1 white spirit, target with flying haunt, and haunt something. And then when the haunted creature dies, do the thing again. Giant Soulfuge. Okay. Alright. No, you're speaking my language. We're removal.deck. We can play a Shroud Friend. Safe Hold Elite. Safe Hold Elite sounds like something to play on too, to not die. Olvel, Maka, and Slaughterhorn are also here as good cards. Stomping Ground and Hypnotic Slime and Crawl Harpooner. I wanted everything in this pack, so obviously it's still here. Bloom and Marsh. Let's get the fixing finished. Yeva, you're playable. We have too many. We're on too many Gruul 4s, everybody. We got the Gruul 4s problem. Alright. That's what we need to fix in pack 3 is the Gruul 4s problem. Devil's in the deck. We want playable 2s and 3s. Guild mages, just reasonable looking creatures, bodies, removal low. Maybe even literally the squirrel. What do you do? Are signets in the cube? No. Signets tend to be way too good. Alright. Stani, Raging Ravine, Ultimate Price. Ultimate Price ain't looking real in here. Hardfire. Golgari Keyrune might be a pickup. Stomp Howler might be a pickup. Raging Ravine. These are the ones I'm looking at right now. These 3. Well, with Devil, we've got a bunch of lands over here. We got Forest, Stomping Ground, Blackcleave Cliffs. We're not going to have problems with the Devil. Hendrick Stomp Howler's good. Keyrune's good. Might want the Stomp Howler because I have nothing else like it. I have no artifact kill other than like Bedevil or Casualties. I'm looking for like Civic Wayfinder and just early like Gate, the Gate likers. Give me some early Gate likers. Triad. Golgari Rot Farm. Gruul Guildmate. No, Idric, that's, yeah. I understand your question. The answer is I'm not gonna, the answer to that question is we'll decide that at game time. That's not what I'm gonna be thinking about during my picks here. In the sense that, if I see red cards, I'll be able to pick them. If I don't see red cards, we can just cut the Bedevil. No, when I said Gate Lakers, I specifically was thinking of the O2, like, or the small wall that like tutors a gate or a basic. I can't think of the name of it. Hmm. 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 Damn. Damn, this pack kicking ass. Rampager, I like me a Putrefy, but I feel like we just need some early stuff that looks neat. Shadow Mage, ha. Snake Form, Prime Speaker, Tin Street the Hooligan. Blade Rusalka wants more tokens. The Clavi is really good if we're in bets. I'm gonna grab me a snake form. It draws a card. I don't care much about Grim Initiate. That's our splash color, right? Like, why would I pick? I don't know. I'm not picking a 1-drop for my splash color, right? Yeah, I'd pick Plate Rusalka because it's the main color. Augury Adept, Wiltleaf Cavalier, Borderland Ranger. There we go. Bleeding Edge is also another really good one. Niv Mizzet's still hanging out here. Damn. Augury Adept is not nearly as good as the Shadow Mage in the last pack. But this is the sort of body I wanted to find. Hissing Quagmire, another Niv Mizzet. That's very funny. Needle Verge is red-white. Rockvale's fine. Cry of the Carnarium. Slitherhead. Ooh. There we go. Get that nice little skull there hanging out. Exile a creature from a graveyard. Damn. Populate? Wait a minute. How broken is this? I thought this was... Oh, boy. We don't have any tokens, but that card's nuts. Just want to put that out there. We're not doing anything with it, but damn. Golgari Keyrune, that's fine. By the way, we're straight Golgari. Spearman 1. Ooh, Ritualist Soot. Spearman 1. Spearman 1's pretty easy to get going. Alright, so we're gonna leave the Bedevil on the board and everything else gets to stay in. We have like 5 different pieces of fixing in color, so we don't have a lot of ramp, so Raise End Forerunners is gonna be a little hard to get by, but not too bad because of like Beast Whisperer plus Guardian Project. We should just naturally draw up to that. Ah, it's like having the same card but a different name. I would actually play the Ghost Quarter. Alright. That's a fine last pick. The last pick of a sideboard card I want. So the reason we play Ghost Quarter is because it lets us hit bounce lands and it also lets us hit creature lands. And because we're 2 color, it's pretty easy to include. It's like right now, this is our mana base. Arachnos Keyrune out, Selkie Mage out, Devil's out, Cries on the board. Scorpion's probably out. I'm thinking Fathom Infiltrator is us. Need to make a few cuts. Anything up here? Oh, Finale. That's not leaving. This is not... I mean... Shrug. Just massive shrug. The cuts all want to be in this area, let's be real. Bring the Yeva for opponent's control heavy. Snake forms probably cuttable. Double up on the Stomp Howlers. Technically, Conclave Naturalist is the better of the two because it's a May. You can't bop your own thing with it on accident. You can't get Tobal Field deeded. Something like this. Sig is kind of bad, but I don't want to cut low end if I can help it. We're gonna try this, and there's a lot of sideboarding we have access to. A little bit more aggressive with Ink Fathom. Yeva lets us get around control a little bit. Cry for removal. I'm not sold on Sig, but we'll see. I'm gonna play the Ghost Quarter because we're 2-color with a bunch of fixing. So it makes me feel safe. They're just telling me to play an illegal deck. Hell yeah. Maybe we want the +1 on. We want 10 and 10 or 11 and 9. Vortusk Liege is a reason to want 11 and 9. Sig is a reason to want the opposite. Let's make sure we can cast like this sort of thing. Keyrune, Borderland Ranger, fixing, can all fix this up here, so. I think that we have multiple 4-drops that just give all our creatures draw a card. That should be really nice. Lieges. Alright. Are y'all ready? I'm here for, or not. Maybe we're not ready. Oh well. Interesting that it was. Specifically Azorius being open makes a lot of sense. If you take a look at Azorius over its 3 appearances in the cube, I think in Ravnica, I think as a whole, it's the worst color combo by. Let's think on this one. let me talk about Azorius while I think about mulliganing this hand. By its three mechanics, I think it's the worst color combo. Um, there are some other pretty bad ones, but they're more individual mechanics rather than the whole. Izzet has some problems overall. Took them a long time to give Izzet like an identity at all, if they ever did, question mark. Boros was one of the hardest misses in original. But Azorius, forecast, detain, addendum. Oh boy. Yeah, this one's fine. We just throw away a swamp, and then if our opponent's playing Orzhov, we lose. What did addendum even do? If you main phase this card, additional effect. You know, Azorius. Are you gonna death ray me? But yeah, forecast was made to be bad, and whenever you make a keyword to be bad, you have problems. Like, we literally designed this to be unplayable. Like, well, why did you do that? You know, that's. I have questions. Why? Like, if you look back at them talking about like forecast, it's like, no, we didn't want blue-white control to get anything, and we couldn't figure out what to do, so we made a bad mechanic. That's like, oh, okay. Hmm. You know, I should have thought about the fact that I'm going to need to pressure planeswalkers really heavily. I did not think about that fact. We might be, might have to think about our deck a little bit. If our opponent just doesn't have anything, I'm happy for that. Okay. I would Putrefy over Seethe the Soul because I'd rather use Putrefy and get out the experimental one. Because we still need to pressure this dumb thing. You're dead. Vanifar is now living. Um. I think that might have been experiment one, but I want them, if they have a flyer, I want to be able to block trade with the flyer. Oh, white. And they were missing it. Izoni will not be doing anything because Izoni puts 1/1s into play equal to your creatures in graveyard. We have not quite done anything with that yet. Anyway, here's a huge creature. Luckily, doesn't trigger Kiora. That's all I care about. Okay, they want to spam their hand out now. Oh, triggering on with their sack outlet, sure. Let's get Renegade Crisis down. Kiora's almost off the table, everybody. We've almost done it. If they attack with a Knight of Autumn, I will block with Slitherhead for free. Okay. You might wonder, what's the thought process here, gents? Oh, you know, I just want 1/1 counters on my entire board. Oh. Throwing Kiora to the winds. To cast okay, they just don't need the ramp anymore. Sure, you got it, boss. Anyway. Spider? Each creature you control, because this is a modern card. Cytoplast Manipulator, like cards from original Ravnica, would trigger on our opponents' stuff because they're or like some of them do like graft. You can graft on your opponent's stuff because of that nonsense. Anyway. Let's get dangerous. Opponent's on one card in hand. We need to push. All right, that gets us some bodies for our friend in the grave. We could try to regenerate Experiment 1, but we would only deal 2 damage and they wouldn't kill the knight, so that's why we didn't choose that. Hopefully, their one card is not like, I don't know, Simic Sky Swallower? A Chroma? I'm gonna put out lethal damage for next turn. And the cool thing about it is that if everything goes wrong, Tyzoni can build the board workshop again. So this is 7. I need 1 more mana source for lethal. To do that, Dutcher. To do that, Dutcher. Ah, okay. I walked past that, so that's fine. Cool card, though. Yeah, let's get in there for 8. Glide's very good. 5 1/1 counters from the scavenge. That's a 5/5. But you gotta have something. All right. Okay. This does not look like an opponent where our cry is very good. This doesn't die to it. This doesn't die to it. This shouldn't die to it. This doesn't, like. But what else do we have? Our own Yeva snake form actually might be fine. The trick that wins the combat sounds real. Vizier wouldn't be too bad as a death touching poking. Seize the Soul seemed fine. They only had one color that got touched on. Finale would have been fine. Devour Flesh is fine. They're not like token wide. Casualties is always great, even if they don't have artifacts or enchantments. No matter what. Like, here's the thing. They had planeswalkers, they had creatures, they had lands. That's still a 3 for 1. There's no world where that card doesn't, like, do good. You can only do okay. Like, because it'll always have a land to target in multicolor land. So if we can cut them off, white. Oh, shit. All right. That's very, very, very strong. Yeah. Artifact, creature, enchantment, land, planeswalker. There's a reason I'm pretty heavy on it. Or, oh, fuck. All right. So Keening Banshee to kill the Druid next turn will be okay, but they've already ramped off of it. It's still probably the play, almost no matter what. Unless I want a Keening Banshee to kill the Quirion Dryad. Problem is the Incubation Druid's very powerful. I kind of don't want to leave it to keep moving. Ugh. Okay, Trostani, huh? That's bad. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. Keening Banshee. You need to stop current aggression. So snake form is going to be really big for us as far as a combat where we can try to steal a combat with snake form. Why are you pre-combating anything? What the hell's happening? Yeva, we saw. That's a reason to do this. Let's see if they actually have the counterspell. Yep, there it is. I do not like that our opponent still has 4 cards in hand with all this mana. Whereas we're just kind of sitting here, like 2 behind, 2 cards behind. I guess they've +1 twice. Was Tristani time? Yeah. Luckily, Finale of Eternity pretty cleanly answers this card. I needed the Voyan to be able to get the clean kill there. That's annoying. I wanted to be able to X equals 4. Kill Tristani and friends. This might be pass and try to get people in combat. Okay. All right, so let's snake form. And where are the tokens? Tristani is green. Okay. I think I just attack and pass here. They're leaving up mana. I leave up Seize the Soul, kill the druid when they go to pump it. You gotta have some end step effect, you know? Playing Golgari removal. So far, it's doing okay. Taking 3 here, sure. They need to do some sort of forward action. I don't think they win the game in the long run. But they have 5 cards in hand is the problem. Their hand has to be stacked, right? They've been missing land drops. Counterspell? Yeah, they're holding counterspells, right? No? Just 2, please. Yevo? Okay. Yevo dies to Spirit Token. And Bugler gets blocked by Spider. Anyway, welcome to Haunt. Oh no, what is a 6? Oh, shit. Lean Crawler, huh? Well, Finale doesn't do it. I need Finale for 7 to get rid of Glean Crawler. I could kill the other creatures they control, but then we lose the game. So I think we're on casualties of war here. Yeva, 5 unknowns. I want tap out for a creature that isn't named Yeva here. Annoying. Screw it. Yeva's double green, right?
I'm in time for the draft, right?
No.
What do you mean, no?
We are,
As a joke.
welcome.
Alright. Now my headset isn't turned all the way down. Tristani Discordant is going to be a hard card to beat.
Well, luckily it's dead.
Ooh, Renegade Crosses.
Our current problem is that I just spent my, my best removal spells to like kind of one for one effectively. Our opponent still has 5 cards in hand. We have an auto win in the deck.
You get an auto win and play. Penumbral Spider is that card's pretty good. Okay, just a large creature.
Yeah, their hand right now is Yeva and 2 unknowns.
Okay, there's the auto win.
All right.
He's got to find our pig.
I was wondering where you were at.
Yeehaw. Man, safe hold elite. That's a weird card choice.
It is my only 2.
I mean, it's not a terrible card, but just that it's safe hold elite.
I know.
You know? It's just
Oh, this is actually the second time it's been in play.
Ooh, Slitherhead. You Slitherheaded onto it to get rid of the
Uh-huh.
Man, it's kind of a non-bow with Renegade Crazes. Why do they weird? Persist interacts very poorly with that. Well, anyways, you won.
Yeah.
Hooray!
So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the deck. Welcome.
Experiment 1, Devour Flesh is a good one. Ooh, Sig River Cutthroat. Zoni, Thousand Eyes, Casualties of War. The natural, you got Indrik Stomp Howler, Finale of Eternity is very good. Vortusk Liege, Giant Solifuge. Yeah, these look all like good cards. I forget what Guardian Project does.
Whenever a creature comes into play, draw a card. If you don't have a copy of it in your grave.
Okay, so it's singleton, so it's draw a card.
Yeah, same as Beast Whisper.
Yeah. So. Okay. It's also the key runes are very, very funny. They could not put the signets in the Ravnica Cube. Even though...
Do you know how many signets I would pick?
You'd pick all of them.
All of them.
Just because they're some of the best mana ever made. Happy to see Karus, though.
Yes, we're even.
And Ghost Quarter, yeah. Ravnica Classic.
Yeah. I'm able to...
Ghost Quarter has the wrong set symbol on it. It's from a reprint.
Yeah. Right art, though.
Right art, though, yeah.
But yeah, I want it because obviously, being able to hit my opponent's
Yeah, you can strip mine a K-Roo with a Ghost Quarter, which
and also,
yeah, Hissing Quagmire. You're in one of the wrong color combinations, so you get one of the lesser man lands.
uh, yeah, but yeah, we started this draft off.
Mm-hmm.
Gray's End.
You picked the pig.
I think it was this in the Casualties of War, and we decided, all right, let's just be big green, and if you count the amount of ramp spells in my deck,
You have one. You have Golgari Keyrune,
yeah,
which is a medium Keyrune. The best one is Rakdos, right? Like the Rakdos Keyrune is like a 3/1 first strike.
yes.
Yeah.
There was a world where we were Rakdos because I've got,
And Blackleaf Cliffs and yeah.
but like,
Even Guild Mages for them.
I don't.
Does that do what I think it does?
It's
Is
like
that
if you
Rupture Spire? No.
no, it's a filter.
That's a Guildgate Plaza or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
but we could be in red, but this is the only red card we have.
I like that you're playing Conclave Naturalist over Indrik
That was
Stomphowler
a
because it is
choice.
yeah, because you don't want to have to blow up your own key rune.
Yep. After that last game, Yeva might be just fine. We saw that 4/4 body just gets the job done.
Yeah, Yeva's okay. Remember Yeva being an old favorite of yours. I don't remember what it does. I just remember you liking the card.
4/4 flash. All green creatures have flash.
Yeah, that would explain it. Because it's like Teferi without the very bad things
Yes.
filed off of it. And I know you like Teferi.
I always did like my Teferi. Uh, yeah. Guardian Project, Smothering Tide, Rhythm of Wild, all the same set, all the commander enchantments.
Hey, Rhythm of the Wild is great. That's one of the best, like, 3 mana enchantments for limited.
Yeah.
I love the Rhythm of the Night.
All right, let's see. What,
It's Atom Bomb. Well, this is technically keepable.
again, so in our first game, I kept 4 lands, Putrefy, Seize the Soul, and said, if our opponent's Orzhov, we lose the game.
Yeah, because Seize the Soul has very weird restrictions on it for... It's basically a weird Necrotal.
It's very good.
It's a very good card, because you get a Necrotal that dies and Necrotals when it dies. Because you can haunt onto the token. No, just these are the good colors, you know.
During the draft, you'd be stunned, shocked to hear that nobody wanted to be an Azorius.
Sword of the Animists. That's it's lands.
It's a good one.
It's an artifact for us to target with Casualties of War.
It is. I'm likely just killing whatever picks it up for a couple turns.
Yeah, because we're gonna. Yeah, we could just putrefy it if we really. Yeah, we're on all kill spells right now.
Yeah.
But that Casualties of War, most of the time it's just destroy target creature, destroy target land.
Yep.
But let me tell you, that is good enough.
Yep.
I've cast that card. I've probably cast that card at least 100 times.
It's very good.
I've played a lot of
Oh.
Sultai in Standard. Doomed Traveler, putrefy this idiot.
All right, we get to feel like an extra moron.
I just means you can putrefy the sword. It's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll give up the Casualties of War value.
Or do we? Okay, it just gets a forest, right? Basic land, put it in the play tapped.
Yeah, I'm not letting them ramp for every turn for the rest of the game.
Yeah, we can't do that. Because I was thinking just Keyrune isn't good enough to try to put it off for Casualties. We hit like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, we can't let them fix into Niv Mizzet. That's probably not a card you could ever possibly beat in this format.
No, I'm pretty sure if you play Niv, you win.
Yeah. Depends on if you have Solar Flare or Deafening Clarion, the 2 Boros cards, not for the Boros deck.
You might get Swift No, not Swift Justice. Justice Strike?
Justice Strike. There's probably a card named Swift Justice.
There is. It's a combat trick that gives 1-0 lifelink.
Yeah, is that your card?
It's my card.
Yeah, it's your card. Yeah, first strike, lifelink 1 point. I don't remember. I didn't remember what it did. I remember the card art where the guy like going, ugh.
Anyway.
Yeah, have your Doomed Traveler.
So, we do have a Cry of the Carnarium on the sideboard, and a Doomed Traveler strikes me as a... Oh, okay, well, I found...
Yeah, maybe it is Niv Mizzet. Yeah, they've given us a thing for casualties.
Would you...
Please play Keyroom this turn.
Shit.
Turn off auto yields.
God damn it.
You have 6 through your turn.
I have 6 right the moment they attacked, and they had already have 6 through the turn.
Oh man, Urban Evolution. That's why I've seen a lot of people, instead of F6ing, right-click yield through to instep instead.
Yeah, I just do it that way because I'm used to it.
Yeah, you're used to it. This Quagmire into Keyroom then?
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. It just puts me a land behind. It quite literally doesn't really change anything.
Yeah. The only really bad thing that happened is they drew 3 cards. And we were never going to stop that from happening anyways.
Yeah, so... I want a better target for...
I want them to tap out for a Planeswalker that's plus does not generate card advantage.
I want Cry of the Carnarium in my main deck.
Yeah, you can cry him out. Seize the Soul looking kind of bad.
A little bit.
You, and you. Really, the land we target doesn't matter because of... No, Chromatic Ladder is going to die, so yeah. It'd be very funny if they're playing White Weenie, but also just splashing for draw 3s, you know? Oh, don't counter us. No, come on, baby. You're just tapping it because you're about to die, right? No. Horde?
Mercy killing my target.
What the hell does Mercy killing do? Is it...
Target player sacrifices this creature, make X1/1s. And they make X1/1s. This is a Tristani. Yeah, there's the other end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I was gonna say, I just figured out what their deck is the moment I saw Mercy killing.
Yeah, that's, well... We play our own Liege out, although our own Liege is much worse. But it blocks those 3/3s. Yeah, Cry of the Carnarium looking pretty good. Seize the Soul looking pretty bad.
Yeah, weird, because like they look like they're 3-color, but this is mono white, baby.
Yeah, maybe their blue things are their spells. Although they're gonna play like Rise of the
Hobgoblins.
Yes.
This is mono white.
Yeah, they're mono white aggro plus blue draw spells. What does Rise of the Hobgoblins do other than X-Men?
First strike your team.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you could play populate cards in here too, but you get a 1/1, so who cares? Like, again, this is like mono white with like minor helpers.
We're not okay. We're pretty hosed. We're not completely hosed if we can find a way to kill Wiltleaf Liege.
Yeah, we still
But
have
we have
cards.
to do it like now.
We still have cards that let us do that. We just need to draw them pretty quickly.
Yeah. Because I'm not sure we have more than a turn.
No.
Because our blocks are about to become pretty bad.
This Seize the Soul sucks.
Seize the Soul's pretty bad. Okay. Our undergrowth is currently 0. Bad thing is, okay, if we cast Seize the Soul, we have to be careful. We might not want to haunt it.
You do not get a choice.
Okay, you didn't get you wouldn't get a choice either way then, because if it goes off again, we'd have to kill. Well, there's only one legal target in play for it right now.
Yep.
The old Vortusk Liege.
So they're gonna untap, play Tristani, or I want them to slam down one more card that's just a beating.
Yeah, give us a reason to concede, please. Yeah, they're in with the goblins. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have some blocks that we can. Yeah, we're done.
I'm leaving.
Okay, so Cry of the Carnarium.
Yeah, probably Seize the Soul out. That card just didn't hit anything. Snake form?
Snake form. So do we have anything that's just really bad? Because snake form is basically a weird cantrip.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, it's like turn off their leash. Come in. This cube is like so. Again, if you weren't around for the cons cube was like this, where it had it was a ton of cons cards and then cards that support the ideas of what Ravnica is.
And when they make a cube like that, that's like a heavily multicolor cube.
You can't.
The answer is there's a whole bunch of Shadowmoor cards in it. That just like this is they're going to stick the hybrid cards. Yep. Yeah, Monoskelion. But yeah, we've got mostly Ravnica cards, and then also there's some snake form. I don't know if there's that many. What's the old Dominaria set that I don't like? But it's a popular draft format. The original multicolor block. Jungle Barrier.
You hate Invasion.
Jilt.
The Invasion.
Invasion. Is there any Invasion in here?
I haven't seen any.
Whale?
I'm holding those ones.
Yeah, seems reasonable for the if we drew something to grow the experiment, I could see playing it out first.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, the Slitherhead is easily a hold. They don't seem very interactive, so our Beast Whisperer is probably fine.
Yeah. I can throw down Slitherhead if I need to throw down a blocker.
Yeah. Experiment 1 is so funny. It is a human ooze. Because all of these Simic cards are multi-typed. Yeah, Rindclaw Trowel. Love that guy. If we don't draw the land, we might play the Rindclaw Trowel.
That is my thought process.
If we do draw the land, then we can just sit and wait while our opponent plays Urban Evolution. A lot of -1/-1 counters together with +1/+1 counters.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, I found the 3 I'm playing.
Yeah, Borderland Ranger. That guy's okay. What's the good version of that? That's
Well, there's Civic
Civic,
Wayfinder.
yeah, Civic Wayfinder, yeah. A red card has appeared.
Okay. That could just be a forest that taps for Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Could be.
There's it could be they could just have an Imbisit in their deck as a fun of, you know?
Mhm.
They just drafted a bunch of lands. Yeah, safe hold elite.
I mean, it makes sense. They're playing the.
Will you offer the trade? No. Ooh, that'll be good next turn. Let's get to whispering.
All right, kill this or
Kill this, or we are going to draw several cards.
yeah.
The Rot Farm. We might not, if we draw an untapped land, we might not play the Rot Farm next turn, but
Yeah.
so we can go E1 into Claw Trow.
But this is extremely me asking you to play a removal spell.
Do you have those in your deck? O-Ring isn't good enough.
No, it's not.
What white removal could they have?
Mercy killing.
Mercy killing would be the thing that they showed.
Faith Fetters don't work.
Yeah, Fetters wouldn't work. Oblivion Ring style things wouldn't work.
Bounce it.
Yeah, they could
Blue.
oust.
I mean, they got the blue, right?
Yeah, they got blue.
We've shown blue mana. There's blue mana. Red for shock. Red for
Ooh,
lightning helix.
No, it can't be Omnath. It would be the Omnath. Ooh, a creature we can destroy, or a thing we can destroy. Interesting card.
Neat.
But not Omnath. It would be the Omnath colored Nephilim. That's what they would have to have in here.
Get me to block with it.
Ink Treader. That's the. I remember the name. I don't remember what it does.
The Nephilim. That's copy. That's copy everything.
Whenever a player casts an extra sorcery spell, if that targets only Ink Treader Nephilim, copy that spell for each other. Yeah, so it golems it. You know what? No, if you're putting the Nephilim in the Ravnica Cube, just put in Omnath over Ink Treader Nephilim. Ooh. Whale.
I'm gonna draw a bunch of cards.
Let's draw some cards. And a 1. Okay, we can safely play the Slitherhead.
Yep.
Now, the singular of Nephilim is... Wait, what does that card do? Should we play Slitherhead first, just to see what we draw?
In case it's better, yeah.
It scarcely matters, but... Yeah, we just play the Trow.
Let's just... We're here
you cast Urban Evolution, we have also drawn 3 cards.
We're here to Urban Evolve. suburban evolution.
Okay, we don't offer the trade because it can turn the Tithe Taker token into a 4/4 beast.
Yeah.
Which scarcely matters because our Finale of Eternity is going to kick their ass anyways, but
Love to have finale. And step.
well, they're making a grizzly bear that turn into a beast.
Their answer was get me into combat.
Yeah.
Singular. Yes, Jeff is the singular of Nephilim.
Or mezzanine.
It's pronounced mezzanine. Sure. Our hand's very powerful in my mind.
Is Field of the Dead in this format?
I don't
I
know,
guess if
but
it is, we've got it answered. Okay, they're gonna make some X-Men.
I guess that means we should probably kill that chrysalis.
Yeah. Just so they can't make a bunch of beasts.
Yeah. Like do that, fraud farm, pass.
I wonder if we can Ghost Quarter them off a color at some point. Like, they can't be playing Mountain, right?
Oh, I found a card we need to board out.
Yeah, Devour Flesh isn't... Well, Devour Flesh is very strange. It's
Yes.
pretty terrible, but... It would have been pretty good against that Tithe Taker or whatever. Actually, it wouldn't have been that good against Tithe. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay. 4/4 is big person on campus.
Now there's no flying left.
They can first strike a 2/2. And we have regen up on our experiment one.
Anything you want to push forward with?
We're trading anything we trade with one half of Tithe Taker and one half of Safehold Elite. So maybe the Trow.
Drow trades fully with a safe hold elite.
Yeah. We can pick up Forest or whatever. Oh, the Trow will be around for the pig as well.
I mean, yeah, this thing persists, so it'll be around for the pig return of pig.
Return of Ganon. Oh, they just take 2.
Sure. Do they have their own pig?
They might have their own pig.
I mean, not pig, but because we're not at pig mana on their end, but you know, something pig-like over there. We ain't combat. What are we doing?
Mystic Gates.
Oh, fuck this. Oh, God. All right.
They might be doing this because they have first strike. I think we make blocks that look good and be prepared to, like, we can certainly put a 4/4 in front of something. We can put Slitherhead on Tithe Takers, like, that forces them to activate.
I'm not putting you in fight.
Yeah, this looks like safe blocks. Like, what, they can't do anything that bad. Indestructible their team? Each other creature becomes a target of... Okay, so everything's going to become a 4/4, but theirs are going to have first strike?
Yes.
Do we put a regen shield on experiment 1?
Yeah. Well, wait.
Oh, it'll be a 6/6.
It'll be a 6/6. No, we don't bother.
Yeah, we don't bother.
Okay, this cube is called the Ravnica Cube, but I'm seeing a
It might be the Shadowmoor cube. Yeah.
well, let's play that Renegade Crisis.
Okay, we can see what we draw.
And then if I need to, I can just like finale 3 other dudes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate just telling them to get the hell out of here. Or
Ooh.
Or
That evolves the Crisis. And the experiment one. We can play that.
Off. Wait. How do I unturn that on? Shit. Okay.
So let's see what happens.
So I have 2 evolve triggers. I need to trigger this evolve, then this evolve.
Yeah, or else it won't work.
It did it correctly.
But okay, it did it correctly. But it did it automatically.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that.
The auto is becoming more interesting and worse as time goes on. Do we attack with our 5/5? Or do we hold it back to block?
I think the 5/5 is the only one I feel fine attacking with. 1 card left in hand.
Yeah, and we can throw Trow under the bus. If the spider dies, it triggers the Crisis again, so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
It also mops up the Tithe Taker 1/1.
This is just mono white.
Splashing for Conclave, Chrysalis, and Selesnya Charm. And Urban Evolution.
Yep.
Which I think they're casting. Okay.
Okay, we need...
Their deck's starting to make sense, and we can't kill Tithe Taker anymore. Or you can let them chump attack with Tithe Taker, and then we just kill the Angel. Right?
Yeah, because I just finale for 3 and killed her.
Hopefully they chump attack. They don't. Oh, thank the Lord. Sadly, our Trow will die, but that is the price we pay for Trow. We can't attack with a Trow, or else they just throw away Tithe Taker under it, but...
Yeah, let's just,
Can we cry and then attack and then play Sig?
Yes.
Yeah. Bazam! Goodbye, Trow. You were a Grey Ogre that drew a card. Yeah, we play out the Siggy, draw ourselves a little bit of card. Or we can play that Golgari Key Rune, finally.
We get some evolves.
Yeah, triggered evolve because of the cry. So that Sig is 3 power and toughness.
Mm-hmm.
Opponent's sitting there thinking, how did I let this happen? Honey, I shrunk the Graces.
I want my killers, my enchantment killers back.
Yeah, we might board out that Devour Flesh for Indrik Stomp Howler.
Yeah, that's my thought process.
A Renegade.
Yes, it's a 3/2. Yep.
It is a 3/2. That is correct. And for 7.
And we got enough blockers that I feel like safe. You know?
Yeah, they can't both haste and supercharge us, so
We have a reach blocker that we need to haste out 4 angels.
the most I could see them do would be no, they could do if their cards are exactly raise the alarm, that Boros card that makes 2/1/1s and then gives him +1/+1 in haste.
That would be enough, yes.
That would be enough.
So,
But it has to be like exactly those.
and that would be like 30 damage or what? 20 damage?
That would be a lot of damage.
Okay.
Hey. Okay.
So Devour Flesh, you're looking pretty bad. Indrik Stomp Power, you're looking pretty good.
Anything else looks bad? I don't think so.
These ones are like not great, but like again, these are the cards that sort of like hold down the fort.
Yeah, it'd be like Pestilence Spirit is a little stinky because all their guys. It's just a 3/2 Death Touch menace. I don't know what would be better than it though. The Vizier maybe.
Maybe a literal cantrip.
Maybe a little cantrip. I don't know. The guy he's passing grade. The Pestilence Spirit is. I don't know if the squirrel is. I don't know about the squirrel.
Yeah, this hedge mage was good, but not because of the forests.
Yeah, it was
Because it was Mana War back when they didn't print Mana War.
Yeah, the hedge mage is quite good, but
I go Pestilent Spirit out, Snake Form in. Snake Form might be able to catch like
their Tithe Taker or something.
Yeah, a Tithe Taker or Tristani Ascendant or like a Liege something.
Yeah. It might do something. All right. Let's cast Cry of the Carnarium and win again.
That sounds like a good place to be.
That's my own particular take on the universe. Is cast.
Oh, I understand their mercy killing now.
Yeah, the divine visitation.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, we can slither ahead and then play out our little rot farm. And then bust on in with Giant Solofuge, also not looking that good. The game is ended.
All right.
Yay, they had to go.
Pizza's here.
They were playing pretty damn slow, so I wouldn't doubt that they got distracted at the end of that game. So
oh wow, I didn't even notice. Usually I'm the one down this far on clock.
No, they were playing pretty pokey that last game.
Yeah, I don't feel the clock very often because when I'm sitting here talking with you, talking with chat, time just sort of moves at a pace.
I keep conscious of it. I don't want to meditate upon it too much.
Fair. But yeah, kind of intrigued that we ended up in just a 2-color deck. One of the things that's kind of incredible about it is that we had 4 lands that fix for us.
Yeah, that was one thing that the cube write-up very heavily mentioned, that there are a ton of lands in this cube.
Yeah.
Like every fixing land you can basically imagine is in here. Right down to, I think, did I see the very bad City of Brass that's like tap for any color, deal 3 to you or whatever? I don't know.
I saw Confluence. The one that's just
Confluence, yeah.
Pay 1 life.
The City of Brass without the trigger.
did mulligan to 6 and then concede.
Okay.
But yeah, I do have to say, and this is it's
Yeah.
Shadowmoor Cube
Yes.
looking pretty real here.
I do. Shadowmoor is one of our pet sets.
It is.
We do love that block. For being so weird.
It's a funky world where it's a world where like wizards made a mistake they'll never make again.
Yeah.
And like it makes it so interesting because it's not just like it's not very often that you get wizards making a mistake that's like design level or like set level.
What mistake is this? Refresh me.
Hybrid cards can and should be stronger than monocolored cards.
Ah, that's what you meant.
Like the way that hybrid mana in the set works is that it thinks it's harder to cast.
It's actually easier.
But it's actually easier to cast, and therefore,
it's like when you go to the original hybrid mana cards, all of them sucked. Like Boros Recruit is Tundra Wolves.
Great, it's Tundra Wolves. Like Centaur Safeguard is a 3/1.
It's a 3/1.
Yeah. Whereas Kitchen Finks, which is the same-ish cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Safe Hold Elite versus... Right, so like, it's very, very, very rare to have a set-level mistake like that.
Join match.
Wish I could turn on, like, some sound alerts, but not all.
You have to go...
But you have to turn... Well, if I turn on Blom, I get a bunch of other ones.
Yeah, I don't like it. You lost the die roll.
But yeah, so it makes it a really unique world because nowhere else has. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Sure. What else could we possibly have in our opening hand? Safe Hold Elite? There's only one of those. Devour Flesh is Safe Hold Elite. Seems to be a recurring theme.
All right.
You know, Devour Flesh was really good in Ravnica block. Or in Return to Ravnica. Even though there were a lot of Centaur tokens.
Oh, please be mono white, but honest. Oh.
Ooh, Benevolent Bodyguard.
We might have an honest opponent. I want 17 planes.
So, Benevolent Bodyguard, if you've played Mono White Weenie anytime in the last, 3 years, this card will look pretty damn familiar. Except they've made it worse every time, because Benevolent Bodyguard is kind of baller.
Yeah, dog. You might remember the dog.
Dogs.
Yes.
L Seed of Life's whatever.
Yep.
We just want to, Okay. I was wondering if we wanted to devour flesh to gain a life. Boros Reckoner! He's here.
God damn. I'm gonna try to hold the Devour Flesh for as long as we can here.
So that Benevolent Bodyguard means that our casualties is never killing Boros Reckoner.
Correct.
Your ability to go monocolor or not depends entirely on your pod.
Yeah, and since Shadowmoor, they have pushed hybrid cards that have this heavy of a hybrid cost.
Yeah, but not like double color hybrid card. Okay, just in for 3.
I want...
Oh, by the way, Sever Soul or whatever it's called is also pretty bad. Bounce a Forest.
Yep.
Cry looking pretty good again.
Yep.
Not
Sever,
against Boros Reckoner, but
so Sever Soul bad, Cry bad, or Cry good.
yeah, Devour Flesh is actually fine. It's just they have the Doomed Traveler.
Yeah. I'm still probably boarding it out if I've got anything that looks remotely better.
They're acting a bit flooded, which may be good for us.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, Hissing Quagmire, it doesn't become like okay, black and green. Okay. I wondered
Yeah.
if it became colored or not. Most of them do. That could force them to pop the I would just make them activate Boros Reckoner. What am I talking about?
Yeah. Nothing. They just first strike.
You can't beat Boros
You
Reckoner
can't
in
beat Boris
combat.
Reckoner in combat. It's impossible.
You just can't.
The best you can do is trade 1-for-1 with it.
Ooh. Angel of Grace. Remember this one? We are getting our ass beat.
This is some ass kicking.
Okay. They've realized. Okay. We do this. They pop Doom Traveler. We block Benevolent Bodyguard.
Then we casualties of war, and then we lose.
Yeah, we casualties of war and then we lose.
It's close. It's close. It's not close.
We don't need casualties of war. We need the split card. The double raise dead into
Yeah.
Plague Winds. Ah, Precinct Captain, yes.
Yeah.
Find Finality, yes. Ooh, Caning Banshee.
It's a good card. I'm leaving.
Yeah, day late and $1 short.
Mono white. Hell, okay. Last opponent, I understood. I have, like, yes, they were playing nearly mono white.
This one's just mono white.
This opponent is like the true, like, you know what? I'm gonna walk into this format and not give a shit and just like plow right through. Like they're just walking through 3 feet of snow. They're just chugging directly through it.
So, hey, you're cutting the Devour Flesh.
Well,
I know the cry definitely comes in. I don't know what else comes in though. It'd be like Vizier or Squirrel Sanctuary. Fugitive Wizard, I don't know. Snake form again.
maybe
Try to
Yeva
trick a Reckoner. Yeva could be okay.
combat trick. I think this card still sucks.
Card's not the greatest.
No, I think there's just like it's not just gonna be Doom Traveler. It's gonna be Tithe Taker. It's gonna be
Okay.
some nonsense,
Safe old elite.
Yeah.
So we're learning about Devour Flesh. The card's a sideboard card in this format.
Okay.
Okay, blockers. We could put back a forest pretty safely.
Thank you, Rot Farm, for making this hand good.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Making this hand keepable. That scarcely matters. 1/3 looking pretty cool.
Yep.
If we draw Swamp, we're just playing it.
Yep.
Doom Traveler. Yeah! Wonder what our Ghost Quarter is going to do. It might be better as a basic.
Yeah.
We escape this game.
Unless Mutavault exists in here.
Mutavault exists, okay. Maybe they have a Danto the First fort.
Ah, some nonsense.
Why is Doomed Traveler in the Ravnica Cube? Okay, Boros Elite will cause some problems, but they'll have to suicide their dog into our 1/3.
Getting the dog off the table will feel good.
Let's just Rip Cry. No. Play a 3-mana 1/3.
If I can, I really want to get that Guardian project down next turn, but...
Yeah. Well, they're not going to be immediately pressuring us. We can take a few lumps if we have to. They play Boros Reckoner. Okay, Sword of the Animus. That's equipped 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think we have time to squeeze down the Guardian project. Although... Yeah, I think we do. But it means they can put the sword on the dog.
I think I might have to just go Spider.
Yeah, I'll just put the spider in. Okay. Because the sword on the dog lets them make their Boros elite attack, whereas the 2/4 puts an end to that. Penumbral Spider, also not a Ravnica card.
No, this one's...
These are cards that were in the same standard as some... Okay, they're going to vote for...
Well...
I wonder what they're going to vote for. They vote for the spider. Well, they still have no attack.
Yeah.
I guess we are playing Guardian Project. And we might play Izoni Thousand Eyes as a 6-mana 2/3 draw a card.
Sig has held off...
A lot of damage.
like 14 damage.
But here they get to equip on
It's
the
over now.
Selfless Savior.
Yeah.
If we block the dog, if we pop the Doomed Traveler. I think we block the dog. Or do we?
I can't for anything but a Zoni.
Slitherhead would be pretty good. The Trow as well. The Trow could block a Safehold Elite. Not Safehold Elite. Boros Elite.
Yeah.
It's a 2/3. It's a 2/3 with flying. That actually does protect them from Ghost Quarter. Zoni it is.
Zoni it is.
Zoni doesn't seem very good in the deck.
No. We're even like a 17 creature deck.
Okay,
That's
we
fine.
can blow up the sword.
Yeah, that's good.
We have blocks on the dog now, which means they put the sword on the Doomed Traveler
Yeah.
Tomic.
We double block Boros Elite then and get the dog out of the way.
You could both double block the Boros Elite. Trade Zoni for the dog.
Final card in hand is? Move
No,
the
they're
sword.
equipping the
Let's
sword.
move the sword.
Yeah. Final card in hand is Plains, because that's the only way we're getting out of this game.
Yeah.
I know they're just keeping it as is. That
I don't like these attacks.
yeah, we can block the dog. We could decide if we want to pop the Doomed Traveler or not.
I don't think I want to pop Doom Traveler right now. Oh,
You're just trying to activate. Yeah, words. Now, are they going to thought lift us? The thing is, every creature in play has 2 or less power, so I don't. I can block the dog. Why didn't they move the sword on the Tomic? Or Doomed Traveler? I don't get it. They got Justice Strike.
Okay, we go to
No.
9. The reason I don't want to kill Doom Traveler is I don't want to give them enough flying threats to kill us.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a lot of removal right now. Guardian Project should hopefully fix that, but, it's going to take a turn or two.
Yeah, equip the sword. They don't equip. Okay,
They've
they have
got
an
the angel.
Piss.
Fucking hell.
Better to kill the sword or to leave 1 extra mana? I think we just go Ghost Quarter into Conclave Naturalist. Blow up the
Yeah.
sword.
They'll be able to attack for 7 in the air.
Yeah, they'll pop us for 7. We'll go to 2, which means we need Finale. Like, Finale is what we're drawing to. Or
Okay,
that.
That's castable right now, but not bad. That actually does help.
I mean, it's 1 piece. We need 1 more, though, to get rid of all of the flying.
Yeah. Really want to be anything but the 5/4 flyer. But I know it's the 5/4 flyer.
I like tapping 4. Oh, there we go. The others are tapped. So if we rip Finale, we're very good. Well, not very good. If we rip Finale, we're only dead to Doom Traveler. If we don't rip Finale, then we're quite the pickle.
Yes.
We can snake form. Do we have any other instant speed removal or flying blockers?
Putrefy.
So we can snake form into. I don't know why that popped up just to remind us that we're hosed.
No, that was me pulling. You said flying blockers.
Yeah, I knew that was what 1 card we had.
Yeah.
I didn't remember any other.
I think that's the only card of the reach in our deck.
Have another planes. I defy you not. Yeah, don't do anything. Okay.
It's land pass.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Snake into Cry isn't good enough. Tomic survives and kills us.
Yeah, I can't drive for Snake Cry now.
Now we just need to rip Putrefy when we cast the Snake form.
That removes my only other out.
Okay.
I actually had a second secret out. Now
What was that?
You gain life off of Zoni sacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can Snake the Wiltleaf Liege,
Yes.
or the Angel. Putrefy whatever we don't. Snake.
Yes.
We have just enough mana to activate Izoni.
Yes.
Go to 1. And then we rip Finale. Okay, so we're still alive if we... if those exact 2 cards are on top of our deck. Okay, we're dead. We take 3 and die. Well, no, we can live. Finale off the top rope!
That was what it had to be. It needed to be finale. This is me sitting here trying to be finale off the top rope. If we draw it off Safehold Elite, we would still have the mana to cast it.
So I guess we cast Safehold Elite.
God, finale off the top rope. Wait. No, I can't target my shit with... Wait, no. Can't be the target of spells or abilities controlled by your opponents.
Oh, we are their opponents, so lands can't be targeted by things we control. Lands on the battlefield and land cards in graveyards can't be targeted by effects controlled by that player's opponents, which is us. So, yeah, that...
Wait, but why?
You can't target your own because all lands... It doesn't say lands you control can't be the target of things. It says lands on the battlefield.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. All lands okay.
Yes, because it's an effect we control, we can't target our own lands with it. So we can't thin by
I wanted to thin by
blowing
1.
up by thinning exactly 1. But it's fine, we can't shuffle because it's on the top. We have to just draw it.
It's right here. This is a pretty easy draw.
Come on, baby!
Wish I could do this lucky every day.
Off the top rope!
Anyway, we have another problem that's Doom Traveler, but we'll deal with that when the time comes.
We'll deal with that. We'll draw a cry.
Anyway,
we can play a Hissing Quagmire.
I'm invincible. I love it. This is why I play Magic.
Actually, we can sack Safehold Elite twice. So we've got some time.
We have time. This is why I play Magic right here. This nonsense where we sit there for a minute talking about some nonsense with Ghost Court and then you go, all right, well, whatever. It's on the top of the deck anyway.
We can't shuffle because it's on top. Plus, we can sack Golgari Kirun and Hissing Quagmire, so we have even more time than we thought.
Yes.
Plus, now we can thin our deck with Ghost Quarter. Okay. Doomed Traveler, they really have all planes, huh? Do we even play that, though? Because we might as well just sack the Safehold Elite for a while, right?
And then use it like a little while later.
Yeah, because it's like... I think we Beast Whisperer.
Oh my god.
I think we have to turn the corner here, right?
Yeah, we need to do it quick, too, before they recover.
Okay. We can attack because we're going to sack the Safehold Elite anyways. So if they have flash threats, we could maybe be dead. Actually, we can sack the Safehold Elite to untap it to chump with.
Yeah. Do they have pumps?
Yeah, if they have pumps, then we're hosed. I think they just stopped playing lands.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Not on cast, huh?
Yeah, no, it enters the battlefield. Okay, we're in blockers and damage. Play a 2 toughness creature.
Yeah.
Sweeten the pot. Yeah! Okay. We just sack the
Pen
Safehold
step.
Elite now, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Play another 2 toughness creature. You do not know about Cry of the Carnarium.
Oh, fighting for our life for survival.
Remember when we complained about playing Izoni as a 6-mana 2/3 when it saved our ass twice
Yeah.
now? Thank you, Blipping Marsh. So I think we just take our 2 for 1, right?
Yeah, there's no reason I...
You draw off Experiment 1. Vortex Cleage could actually let us attack for damage.
Yes.
2. We're going to just do a little draw 2 here.
All right.
Next problem is solved. How much mana do we have? Can we play Krasis into Bortusk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
And Krasis will evolve Experiment 1, and then Bortusk Leech will evolve both. And that'll let It's fine. We are not decking.
We're gonna be killing them in 2 turns. This is the problem.
The Krasis and Bortusk Leech will kill them very quickly.
Also, we have Pig in the deck.
Yeah, and we can draw a Pig. I think Bortusk is still the way to go. Can we finish it all off with Slitherhead? Okay. Yeah, they're dead next turn, I think. We just discard land. Yeah, Blipping Marsh can get out of here. We have 5s. Yeah, 10. Yep. Yeah, I knew it!
Yeah!
I knew it!
I am so sorry.
It's only 1,000 eyes for the win! No, screw that. Finale of whatever.
Finale. Well, that's only got us there.
It's only got us there.
That was every piece of my body to get there.
Okay, so the severe scorpions give death touch to your thingers.
Gives it to your zombie tokens.
Yeah. It's a 1/1 that makes a 1/1 death touch.
Correct.
I don't know.
What's worse?
I don't know.
Giant Solifuge?
Yeah, Giant Solifuge is pretty bad.
Yeah.
So maybe we do want a defensive guy.
Yeah.
Is Perilous Spirit or Vizier better?
Or Monoskellion.
Oh, Monoscallion. They don't really have that many 1 toughness guys, right?
Well, like the 1/1, like, you know, a token off of Doom Traveler, you know.
Yes, we're boarding in a
Nonsense.
card to trade with the second half of Doomed Traveler.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I see. Yes.
Honestly, they like bodyguards, though, is the actual.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Having benevolent bodyguard and dog actually makes the Monoscallion better. Plus, it's a 2-drop. Boros Elite. Yeah. Okay. There are actually a lot of 1 toughness guys. That
Okay.
kind of makes the double 1/1 guy, the Death Touch guy, kind of good too.
Yeah.
But who cares?
Oh my god, I don't care about winning game 3 here. We're
Whew.
gonna try, but holy
Oh,
shit,
we are
holy shit,
good.
this hand rules. I mean, it doesn't, but it's fine. Venom Fox, thanks for the sub. Deathcap Glade means no, that Deathcap Glade is the other one. Shit.
Yeah. So we still play out E1, and then we probably just rot farm. We're fine trading Experiment 1 with Benevolent Bodyguard if they.
Yeah.
Well, are we? We might not be.
No, we're not anymore.
Yeah, no, we're not. Okay. Now, this actually times out okay because the Sig will evolve the Krasis.
Which will evolve the Experiment 1 twice.
Which will evolve the Experiment 1. Yeah, okay, we're cool. But it means Safe Hold Elite is our best draw.
Damn, that's a...
The Precinct Captain's pretty dank. Okay, they don't offer the trade. Rot Farm it is.
And then I play Renegade Krasis, and then I play... Or do I want to play Sig for... to block Precinct Captain next time? Well,
We might have to play Sig first to block the... We'll have a draw step to inform that decision. Be left in Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. It's not hurting us because of Rot Farm and Deathcap Glade.
Might help us.
Fine. Yeah, it might help us.
I'm worried about the speed here, but we have a really good turn 4, so... Okay, well, Ghost Quarter's officially gotten, you know...
Ghost Quarter is waste. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to take it. We should outsize the 2/2 first strike soonish. And we're already going to outsize the tokens, so this isn't the worst. If they're extremely thirsty, they can, after we outsize the captain, they can bodyguard it through to get in another token. Well, that won't work when Sig's in play.
Yeah. And then we get to play down Guardian Project and hopefully use that to detain. Oh boy.
Yep, they can detain. Which means we can't block or activate abilities.
Sure.
Sword of the Animus.
That's on Tomek. You got it.
Can we draw Cry of the Carnarium?
Kingdom for that, yeah.
Actually, no, that could go on Precinct Captain too. Kind of annoying.
Well, Experiment 1 will be a 4/4.
Yeah, but they've got the passage. Yeva. That'll also evolve everybody.
Yeah, so we want to go... I just want to go Sig here.
Yeah, did we Sig?
Well,
we could just play Yeva, right? And try to bust somebody's aggressive attack.
The problem is...
their attack's not going to be that aggressive because we're going to have a 4/4 on the ground already.
Yes.
So yeah, I guess we play Sig.
I want to play Sig to get multiple evolves here.
Yeah.
And then Yeva's a secret.
We're going to play Sig River Cutthroat as a 3-mana 1/3 yet again. With the power of Golgari Rot Farm.
Sure hope it keeps doing it in the right order. Thank you. Alright. So that's enough blocking for now.
Yeah, it's enough. We got good blocks, except for on the Tomic. So a way to kill Tomic. Yeah, they do have their Rogue's Passage. So again, a way to kill Tomic.
Yep. And also Tomic is deck thinning for them right now.
Yeah.
Final card in hand is...
They might just be activating the Rogue's Passage. Bonds of Faith. Can we draw War? Casualties of War or Finality of Prom, whatever we can draw. Can we draw a card?
We'll see what we can do.
Do you want to trade some of Experiment One's tokens for...
I'm going to go ahead and sig block on this.
Sig block? It's a 4/4 first strike. You're just going to chump?
Well, what other option do I have?
Get blocked with Experiment 1 and Regeneration Shield.
The problem there is that if I want to beat a 4/4 first strike, I need to get above that. And if I give up the 2 tokens on Experiment 1, we'll go to a 2/2. Then playing Yeva will bring it back up to a 4/4. And then we'll have like a 4/4, a 5/4, and we still can't beat it.
True. Okay.
Which is why Sig, I think, is just dying for now.
Could also double block it.
We lose Renegade Krasis.
We lose Renegade Krasis, but they lose Bonds of Faith and Precinct Captain? No, they don't. They have Benevolent Bodyguard in play.
That doesn't
okay,
work,
that's dumb.
Yeah, none of those works. We just throw something in the garbage.
Okay, so Sig is the guy who goes to die. So long, Gay Bowser.
We hardly knew you. Noises.
Well, we'll have a surprise 5/5. But they can Rogue's Passage. How much is the activate on Rogue's Passage?
4 on top.
Heirloom Blade.
Ugh. +3/+1, 1 equip. So that makes Tomic a 6.
It also makes their first strike guy the Abyss.
That means we're taking the Abyss to it then.
Actually, now maybe they eat the Experiment 1 counters.
Yeah,
Or we can't do it yet because they'll still just if they sack Bodyguard, they could have put us to 1 here. That Bodyguard puts us in quite the pickle. I don't know what gets us out of it.
I'm going to do this to get Bodyguard off the table.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Yeah, now we Yeva.
They ordered blockers in such a way that they have to Bodyguard here.
This becomes a 5/4, and then we get a 5/5 underneath.
Yeah, so one of the 2 5/5s lives. They have to Bodyguard to not lose the creature. So they might not care. Heirloom Blade.
Yeah.
Heirloom Blade floats into a random... You get a creature in your hand that matches. But, okay, I got what I wanted.
Okay. So now we can draw Finale off the top rope again.
Well, we have more than just Finale, like, any removal spell is now active.
Spider as well. It's only with it makes creature tokens. At instant speed.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they'll go. Maybe they'll attack wide.
Problem is currently a Rogue's Passage. And the worst part is, my hand contains the answer to it, but
We
their
can't.
board has the answer to the answer.
Yeah, the answer to our answer. Yeah, I think we're dead.
Or they probably just Rogue's Passage in and kill us.
They're tapping very quickly.
Yep.
Okay. I think they boarded in equipment after seeing, or they boarded in that Bonds of Faith after seeing the Cardinarium.
Probably. I'm still doing this.
Still cast it for funsies. You know, I have to say, my limited experience at this cube that has been these set of matches, I have not been that impressed.
A lot of white aggro. I don't know what that's all about.
I could just be the pods that we face, but also it doesn't feel like Ravnica. It feels like
No, that usually that's the like with the
like
cons.
the cons one felt like cons. This like Doomed Traveler? What is Doomed Traveler doing here?
I don't know that like this one like so. I understand wanting to push. Like it's weird because like I understand a number of them in the idea of like Doom Traveler makes sense with populate.
Yeah.
Same with like I guess with Precinct Captain, but like what is this?
Yeah, humans?
Humans?
Human or also like Sword of the Animist and Heirloom Blade. What are these?
Yeah, what tribal?
Nah?
I don't know.
Lands? I don't get it.
Like there are a lot of there are from when we were doing the draft, there were a lot of cards that made sense for like okay, you know, adding in Bortusk Liege for like the Gruul deck.
Yeah.
Sure. And like
I don't know. Bonds of Faith doesn't make sense for Orzhov because half your creatures aren't humans when
yeah,
they
I was
die.
thinking they're all ghosts.
Yeah, they're ghosts. Or thralls.
Yeah.
Like good old friend Larry. And also Grasping Thrall. Or Tidebearer Thrall.
I'm
There's a lot of
also
thralls.
I'm also gonna say this is obviously a small sample size, but if mono white aggro is your plan, that people are just on in your
Yeah.
multicolor cube,
Hmm.
you've failed at a multicolor cube, right? Like that's not a multicolor cube anymore.
Well,
Obviously,
if this was the Shadowmoor cube, then no, because
right.
then the thing to do would be to be
And
monocolor.
clearly, I'm saying this as like from playing 3 games of it and seeing mono white aggro twice.
Yeah.
So
Or,
obviously a very small sample size. Don't
but it
take
felt
that
like
as
one of the stronger things to do, though. It felt way stronger than the thing we were doing. Actually, what was the mono white card in Shadowmoor? Because I remember Jaws of Stone. I remember Corrupt. I remember the green one.
Armored Ascension was mono whites.
Armored Ascension.
You ever want to play against Armored Ascension? That card's beating and a half. Plus X, where it's glimmer, planes control, and flying.
Flying. Okay, yes. It's like not Ivory Mask. You know what I mean, though, right? The thing for cards in your hand. It's very similar to that.
Empirical armor?
Yeah, Imperial Mask, I think. No, Imperial Mask is the equipment, but Imperial Armor is the equipment, or is the enchantment. And then they made that Esper version that was Imperial Mask.
But yeah, I'm unsure. I feel like I don't have enough of a feel on this from just the games we did. I worry that if mono white is actually the deck, like, what's the point of the multicolor if you didn't add enough? Like, if that's how it is that just like is Supreme Verdict in this cube?
Yeah, Supreme Verdict. I think Supreme Verdict is.
Okay,
I know. I remember. I know they definitely said Deafening Clarion was, and
okay.
So there's got to be lots of rats.
Right, we have Cry. There was Ritual of Soot.
Ritual of Soap. I wouldn't doubt if there was
I didn't pick Ritual of
Merciless
Soot.
Eviction.
I didn't pick Ritual of Soot because I didn't expect
Yeah, you didn't expect this.
this. But yeah, we definitely saw like so with the Cons Cube.
It felt like cons.
Well, it was like Cons augmented by cards that weren't in Cons, and that made it feel like Cons
like
Plus.
Cons plus. It means you had like old morph creatures to go in with your new morph creatures. So
Yeah.
you had the morph roulette.
So
Whereas
anyway.
this felt like what somebody remembered Ravnica Standard having in it, you know? Like, yeah, it was some, a Penumbral Spider, that was in the Standard with Ravnica, right? Oh, and a Doom Traveler, yeah, that was in the Mono White deck, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember those cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonds of Faith.
Yeah, unknown there, but I did enjoy the deck we built.
Yeah, this looked like a deck that had problems, but we managed to get over the finish line twice, which is more than you can usually expect out of your.
We got not only do we get over the finish line twice, we got over the finish line twice and then pulled this game off.
Yeah, and then we off the top rope. How many times do you get to do that?
I don't ever get to. I love getting to do that nonsense.
You know what? It's because I was right. If you had shuffled your deck with
yeah,
it wouldn't have been there. It would have been good enough.
And I couldn't have put it there. You had to.
Yeah, we had to work together to
anyway.
completely blow out with a Zoni Thousand Eyes, a 6-mana 2/3 with stack to gain a life
for 2 mana.
Yeah,
that's exactly what you. All right, what? Here I'm gonna pull up the. Here, I'm pulling up this.
Is Runechanter's Pike in there? If they're gonna put in random Innistrad shit, they ought to put in Runechanter's Pike.
This
right?
is the Ravnica Cube.
Yeah, every land you could want. Gruul.
They talk about Boros is.
Boros.
Oh shit! You were right.
Yeah, I knew that card was in here.
Right,
I wasn't guessing. I knew that. I was naming cards that could. The card I didn't know was reinforcements. Savage Twister.
Huh.
Thar.
Okay, I didn't read this here, but like this.
Without any cards over the mana value of 4, apart from Bedazzle.
Interesting. I did not like because like if I'm trying to play like the like when I wanted to draft Jund, I guess I should have read through this article beforehand because not knowing that like we don't have things like a Twin Strike or a Bits.
Fire Ice, Mirror, Trade an Ocean Thief, Shadow Mage, Infiltrator. Azorius has Time Warp.
Azorius.
Yeah.
This looks like Azorius doesn't know what it's doing, but that's Azorius in Ravnica. You can't force that.
Azorius normally.
Yeah, March.
Just Johnny Summoner.
Instead, Golgari somewhere outplays in non-Ravnica. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Then why have his only Thousand Eyes?
Okay, I think we're seeing again. I think these bits here are what we're seeing. Where if we're calling it the Ravnica deck, but we're designing to not make it Ravnica.
I don't know. Plus, I don't think that's true. We saw Deadbridge Beetle, or Goliath, and then we saw Izoni Thousand Eyes. Orzhov is good though. You've got my old favorite. I know one of your favorite guys was there, but my favorite guy is Shrieking Grotesque.
I'm a big fan.
You're a big Sin Collector guy, right?
No, I'm honestly I'm a fan of like this Sin Collector and Basilica.
Yeah,
I think of those
creature.
I think of those as the 3 Ravnicas. 1, 2, 3. That's our trio, and it shows how things have changed. But yeah, anyway, and then we have a lot of like, hey, look, it's Shadowmoor.
It's Shadowmoor.
So,
Bloodhall Ooze, huh? See, okay, Wandering Champion makes sense.
Yeah. So, what I was actually on here to look up, I wanted to see what
what the next showcase cube was. Well, there's
Oh,
VNR,
oh,
Innistrad double
there isn't
feature.
one.
Nope, double feature. Midnight Hunt, Innistrad, Crimson Vow. Eh,
So
those sets are okay.
I have very, very little
There's
drive to
little.
play this event.
We might do something else next week. I have
Yeah.
some other ideas.
All right,
we
you
can
got
explore.
ideas? Then
Maybe.
we'll see how that goes. Yeah, because
I
so
know there's stuff we've been meaning to do for months that we haven't done. And it's hard to like find a day to do it since your stream schedule's a pack. But maybe we can do that instead of Magic. Or we can just play whatever.
you can just do whatever. It's fine.
This is Magic. It happens.
Kamigawa would not come out next week. Kamigawa is still 3 weeks off. Kamigawa spoilers haven't started.
Yep. We're a ways away from
Kamigawa comes out, I believe, on the 10th, or I think it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's
I
actually
think-
a little longer than that because the way I've been keeping track of it is there's a Magic streamer, Aspiring Spike, and he's doing a trophy
here.
race for Modern. Yeah, February 18th. But he's doing a trophy race for Modern, and the trophy race is the length of the league, and this is the long league between winter sets. So when the league is over, that's when Kamigawa comes out.
Yeah, so Kamigawa comes out on the 18th. Unfinity got knocked back till the end of time.
Yeah, it got knocked back to like third or fourth quarter.
Yep.
2022, I think.
But yeah, spoiler season hasn't officially started for Kamigawa.
Yeah.
Also, there are like 50 spoilers for Kamigawa because the pushback on the set has resulted in a lot of product leaks.
Yep.
A lot of product leaks.
I do remember when they did the survey about future sets. Kamigawa was in there as a Netrunner. They said, "Do you want Kamigawa set? Do you want Netrunner like sets?" And I was like, "I don't know about that other one, but I'd love some Kamigawa." And then look, you got the peanut butter and chocolate.
There we go. I'm excited for Kamigawa. I am not. Double feature doesn't excite me because the gimmick of it is, so the gimmick of double feature, the Innistrad one, is that all the cards are in black and white.
Yeah.
So they all look like ass.
Plus, those sets are like okay, but they're nothing special, you know.
Like, you might think like the idea is, oh, it's a double feature of two old horror movies, but Magic cards have like
legibility issues,
color to their art, and like you take exit art and just black and white it.
That's why I hate the Innistrad lands. It's impossible to tell which ones are which. You have to look each time.
And can I pull up the Innistrad lands in this client just to show up? I would like.
You would have to search for planes you control. You own 0 of
planes quantity.
Actually, you can select set down there in the set.
Right there. So.
Yeah. Now look at island.
So there's planes.
And there's island. You have to look at on the client. They don't show up that well.
On the client, you don't get this green border. That's almost that's like non-existent.
Yeah, because it's shrinky dinked. So I don't like them.
Yeah, like here's this one again. Like, and again, these arts are made.
The art is excellent. Yeah,
the art is excellent because this is made in black and white. It's made to be in black and white contrast. But even in the art that's made to be in black and white contrast, like, I don't like it at all because...
Yeah, see, that looks like an island to me.
Right, birds?
Yeah, there's there's the sea.
There's a sea?
It's an island. It's like my favorite very ugly 7th edition.
Here's a forest?
Yep. Here's a forest, yeah.
Yeah, maybe... Yeah, like, it's... I actually fell for that when I was watching when I was doing like an off-camera Crimson Vow.
I don't like that Crimson Vow set very much.
But
limited.
The other bit that I'm not sold on about double feature is that it is a set that is every card from Crimson Vow and
Midnight Hunt.
Midnight Hunt in one set, uncurated with double
Yeah.
rares.
Yeah, which
So
means
so if you want like the most bomb heavy format where you're given 6 rares to start, like it's
because in Midnight Hunt that wouldn't have been so bad because really there were 2 rares in Midnight Hunt. There was Tavlar's pack leader and the Fiend Hunter.
yeah.
Crimson Vow is not that way. Crimson Vow has a lot of rares.
Double
Dragon Neon. It's got music by Vert.
does. Yeah, so like this is the here's the idea.
That's cool looking, but
but like look at our buddy Torrens here who
Fist of Angels.
like
He's a
again
Human cleric.
like the art just doesn't work for me as
Especially on Ranks of the Endless Dead. The art is like really beautiful stained glass. And they
yeah,
washed
that's
it
the whole
out.
point right here is that's the contrast of that. But so anyway, I just wanted to talk about upcoming bits.
We're just complaining because we don't like that there's no cube next week.
Basically, we'll come up with something else. Well, like, and the week after that, I won't care about there being a cube because, like, soon there'll be Kamigawa.
Because there'll be Kamigawa.
And then
That might be why
Kamigawa,
they're winding down cubes.
probably.
Actually.
I'm super.
You're super. What?
I'm super excited for Kamigawa.
Yeah.
Sounds like more Yu-Gi-Oh to me.
I was just saying they're wrapping up Cube because Mr. Ryan Overturn got his trophy leader status.
25.
And now what's the point? Just stop the presses, stop running the Cube. He's already done it.
25. He wrote an article about the run. It's fun to read.
He talks about his beer that he makes.
Yes. It talks about like the mental state of going through and trying to win trophy 25, but especially when like you play against the trophy leader twice, then you lose. And so anyway, that's it for tonight. I ain't got anything else. So like all the stuff I said about this, my problem with this cube is that it doesn't feel like I'm playing Ravnica as much as it does I'm playing multicolored world. Like it's just not.
Yeah, it's lacking in strong identity.
Which and we mentioned throughout, like one of the things I said as we were drafting is that like blue white was being really underdrafted, and like no shit. Let's talk about the identity of Azorius in 3 sets: garbage, trash, and garbage. You know, sorry, garbage, trash, and mediocre. And like addendum is non-existent, forecast is bad, and detain is a limited trick.
Yeah, detain Nick you could do some things with, but it's weird though. The good addendum card is for the Boros deck.
Right. The
sorcery
speed, your
+1/+1 to indestructible and vigilance until end of turn when you addendum it.
Yeah.
Or it's anti-wrath technology. So that card is not for you.
Yeah. But yeah, so maybe we
it was lacking in strong identity. So
yes.
Like, it just felt like cards rather than Ravnica.
I would have felt more correct on our opponents if they were literally just a Boros deck.
Ooh,
but the fact that they were getting away with monocolor felt like that there were too many options to make monocolored real. You know.
So maybe it's hard to say because the moment you start restricting cards like that in your cube design, you start pushing out all the aggro decks.
And that's the problem. That already is a problem in here too, because the mana restricts aggro decks because there's no fetch shot.
Yeah.
Like so that also like so I think
that was a problem with drafting OG Ravnica in limited is you had shocks but at rare. Like it was pretty board clunky back in the day. That's why
but then you had like Gate Crash where aggro was like the only.
Yeah, then you had Gate Crash, which was the aggro crag.
So Yeah,
lot of identity. Ravnica has become a complicated thing, and it barely looks like what it used to. So
right.
maybe
Maybe
that's
that's
why the
it.
cube felt muddy. Is because Ravnica itself has been muddied with time. And
There are 30 asterisk keywords.
yes,
Not actually, because some duplicated, but uh, lot of keywords.
it's a set that changed identity several. Like the War of the Spark was like Ravnica set in name only, mostly,
Yeah.
right?
Well, think about you want to think about changing identities. Look at Demir.
Yeah, Demir.
Demir goes from transmute plus mill.
Yes.
Mill is such a like if you like obviously you might see the mechanic and think, oh, transmute tutoring was their big thing. The mill was like half their cards, if not all of their
Yeah.
cards.
Glimpse the Unthinkable was their best rare.
And then in
Sedek, Lord of Secrets. When
and
you dealt
then
combat damage, you milled.
yeah. Uh, then there was Cipher, which if you're just reading the terrible keyword there, you would think they're all about Shadow Mage infiltrating.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that they're not because none of those cards were ever playable. Um, and the mill theme was lessened, but was still there. You had like mill balustrade
That's
spy.
that's when you had the Balustrade Spy style mill or Undercity Informer.
Then you had um modern Demir, which I
Which is just blue black
I
control when they
don't
add
like.
scry on a bunch of
Yeah, I
cards.
don't like modern Demir because its main mechanic
Scry.
is surveil, and there are no mill cards in the entirety of it, which means we've completely changed from what its identity was to now we're playing NBN, disinformation campaign,
Yeah.
and like we're the news. So like surveil's really strong.
It's very, very funny that the best surveil card ever printed is a red one. The red one drop. Pour one out for surveil, the Demir mechanic.
Yeah,
Here's to you, Dragon Rage Channeler.
old Dragon Rage channel. So yeah, I like surveil is quite good for it. It's just that it's hard to be, and like that's the shifting of identity over time, and like that
Mm-hmm.
obviously is a thing that happens with design. It's what like
Well, it's
I
because what was the time lapse between War of the Spark was what 2018? What was Ravnica City of Guilds was 2006.
yeah, dude, I think we're talking at least a 10-year gap. So all right. Anyway,
We've rambled.
we've rambled. Thank y'all for joining. Tomorrow is Lamalana 2. I was gonna say it's Slay of the Spire, but it's not. Tomorrow
Amalana 2.
Lamalana 2 had a DLC release last week out of nowhere.
Wow, really? I thought the devs had abandoned
I know.
development because of the hate they got for
That's
that game.
I thought they announced they Tower of ONS came out, and there's an announcement that says also we're working on some other game. You won't hear from us for years.
Yeah, good on you. Good on
So
you, Lam.
glad
Because I
glad to
love
hear that.
Lamalana too.
Yeah,
I like it better than Lamalana.
I think it's more coherent as a puzzle game.
Yeah, which is why I like it. Plus,
The-
you control better in midair.
yes, it also has Mulbrook eating a burger, and like
It
that's
does have we've proven it that if you just have characters eating hamburgers in your game, the game gets better.
it's true. That's a fact. So yeah, instead of Slay the Spire tomorrow's Lamalana 2. The DLC is specifically like Hell Temple esque, so I expect it to be
Long and tiresome.
but well, it'll be fun to explore in anyway. Thursday is the final side quest of Lightning Returns. We have to get revenge for Steve Bloom.
We have to get revenge for Steve Blum.
We found Steve Bloom. He's a random NPC, and we need to get revenge for him. Damn it!
And then you can
And then we can go
finally
finish the
kill
game.
Snow.
Then we can go finish the game. That's secondary.
This time it's for real, everybody. We're actually finishing the game this time.
Yeah. Friday is Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you'd like to watch that, you can watch my stream or any other streamer in the universe's stream. But I suggest you watch mine because you'll enjoy it. It'll have me talking over it, and we'll have a fun time with owls with Pokemon.
Yeah.
But legit, like it's gonna be a great time.
Pokemon Isekai.
And nothing on Saturday. Lost Odyssey, I think, finishes on Sunday.
Ooh, so we might have a week of finality.
Yeah,
a week
in
of
some
new
way.
beginnings.
So, anyway, that'll be it. And then, as I've mentioned, I also plan on trying to fit in more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel deck building streams because that game has me kind of hooked on it.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Like they made a digital client that doesn't suck.
That is a triumph for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, it kind of is. And it has a very forward heavy, not terrible economy, which remains to be seen how it plays out in the future. Because
neither of those things are things Magic ever accomplished, so
yeah,
we'll have to see if Yu-Gi-Oh! Can.
yeah, the thing that kills me with like the Yu-Gi-Oh client is that I can go on there and build 2 to 3 like fully functioning like top level decks with kind of like 2 or 3 with all the trimmings I want.
Yeah,
for free off of just what you get from jumping in. Whereas,
that's pretty good.
think of what you get on Arena.
Yes, I can build whatever deck I want on Arena because I was a day one adopter.
Same.
And I
No.
played a shitload of limited. And do you remember back in the very launch days of Arena where you could play the standard league with your beginner deck because nobody had wild cards yet?
Yeah, they had to let you in.
They had to let you in.
Yeah.
I remember the white one being the good one.
Yep. I'm able to build any deck I want on Arena because I did a year of sponsored events from Wizards, and thus my like odds and ends I was given from those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's actually it. We're done now. Good night.
We're done. Good night.